It is I, Jake motherfucking Laskey of Wolf Clan Armory, 287 South Front Street, Crestwell, Oregon. Give me a call, 541-658-5565. Give me an email, wolfclanarmory@gmail.com. Give me a fax, 541-658-5313. Check out our website, wolfclanarmory.com. Check out our Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, Google+, Tumblr, YouTube, BitChute, VidMe, Vimeo, PewTube, and anywhere else that opens up for us on the internet. Becoming a Barbarian by Jack Donovan. I highly recommend you read this if you're into more pagan way of thinking, especially if you want to know what tribalism is, because tribalism is survivalism. And it just so happens, Jack Donovan, you know what? It's none of my business what his sexuality is, nor is it any of yours. What goes on behind closed doors, that's their life. And this is my life, right here. I got a lot of love and respect for that man. I hope to one day meet him, shake his hand, give him a brotherly hug. Respect. Respect all. Respect everyone. No matter who they are, what they are. You'll get respect back. So with that being said, fuck Antifa. I don't respect you, because you guys constantly disrespect me. Here it is. And fuck Eugene Weekly. Kelly Knoyers wrote this article. And of course, it's got yours truly in it. This is the October 19th, 2017. I spent a couple days reflecting on this. Read the Bhagavad Gita, the Ramayana, and a little bit of the Mahabharata to finally say a little something about this. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to read exactly the spot where I'm at. I would like to thank Steve Schallenberger for a job well done for his interview. And once again, if it wasn't for Antifa, I'd have never met that man. Thank you, Antifa, for doing the networking for me. So, the picture is, of course, of me, the Jake Laskey's official statement to Eugene Weekly on Antifa. There's 330 views. It says it right there, 330 views in that picture right there. Check out that video now. The link to that video was on Eugene Weekly's website as soon as this article was put out. And the SoundCloud that Kelly Knoyers did with that communist Dante Douglas Antifa member mentioned Crestwell. Am I that much of a threat to you punk asses? For you guys to constantly bring up a great city where I respect all races, all religions, all creeds. In fact, I respect all races and religions and all creeds and all skin colors everywhere, no matter where they're at, especially when they come into Wolf Clan Armory. So here, I'll read this. Another local who has been doxxed by Antifa is 35-year-old Jake Laskey. Thank you for those 2 extra years you gave me. I'm actually 37. Laskey works at Wolf Clan Armory in Crestwell. Yep. A gun store owned by his family. Are you serious? We're a gun store? You're wrong. And you know you're wrong. A gun store. You know where you got that, Kelly Knoyers? From an Antifa article. We're not a gun store. Period. No guns, no ammunition. He went to prison in 2007 for throwing stones etched with swastikas through the window of Temple Beth Israel Synagogue in a 2002 attack. Yep, 3.5-year investigation till they finally indicted us. He came out of prison covered to the chin in tattoos, including swastikas on his knuckles and an American front tattoo on the back of his neck. You got at least the tattoo on the back of my neck from an Antifa article, obviously. And anti-fascist articles claim that Laskey is organized for the racist organization American Front and that he may continue to do so. Laskey, for his part, claims he's out of the political game. I am. I'm out of the political game. You know what I am now? An anti-Antifa supremacist. Antifa business is my business. They made it that way. Eugene Weekly tried to interview Laskey, and he agreed to meet in TJ's restaurant in Cresswell. Actually, you wanted to meet at TJ's. You got a hold of me on the email, which is up on my Facebook, which is presently on a 30-day ban for some other shit happening earlier today with Antifa snitch bitches. However, when the reporter arrived, Laskey wouldn't get out of his truck, complete with a Confederate flag sticker. Yep, it's not a racist flag. In fact, the first slave master in the United States was named Andrew Johnson. He was a black man. The first slave was John Knox. Andrew Johnson took him as an indentured servant to the courts and got it so John Knox would serve life in servitude as a slave. And then it was after that the boats went to Africa and bought slaves from the chiefs of Africa, who sold them to the slave ships. That's a fact. Google it. Laskey wouldn't get out of his truck in the parking lot and left after about 5 minutes. He later published a YouTube video answering the questions that had been posed to him. Yep, you kept throwing questions at me. But here, and it's in my official statement to Eugene Weekly on Antifa, you don't mention the child that was with me in my truck. A 4-year-old in her booster seat I just picked up from Head Start for a good family friends of mine. Because we do that. We look out for people. We look out for the kids. You, on the other hand, did not mention that. Period. In fact, you were walking into the bar side when I looked over and knew that it had to have been you. You're the only one in the whole Cresswell area dressed like a liberal from Eugene. I think I could say it like that. Yeah, like a liberal from Eugene. You stood out like a sore thumb. And me, I'm not going to go into the bar. Period. I don't fuck around. I don't drink. I don't do drugs. I greatly appreciate everyone commenting, though, about some bullshit. Those are the other me's. I'm schizophrenic. But you guys knew that. Laskey says in the video that Antifa's doxing has brought in more business, especially others that they have doxed in articles in which we would never have met if it weren't for Antifa. That's a fact. Thank you for the networking. You do it for us, Antifa. Laskey's message to Antifa in his video is, you're all a bunch of fucking bitches. That's the truth. Bitches. Come on, Landon. Yeah. Laskey says of his 2002 crime, we were drunk on Jägermeister. We were high in pot. We were punk-ass kids. We were angry. When I got indicted, it was a huge mess. Yep. Jesse Lee Baker wore wire. Gerald Anthony Poundstone cooperated like a snitch bitch. And I did my time. I did 18 months on that, and as followers of this channel know, 10 plus years on the other shit. On the gun and obstruction of justice and Jesse fucking doing the entrapment shit on wearing a wire. Am I a white supremacist? I've never called myself a white supremacist, especially not in these videos. That's a fact. I'm an anti-AntiFa supremacist. Laskey continued, we at Wolf Clan Armory do not discriminate against anyone's race, ethnicity, gender, sexual orientation, or anything of the like. That's a fact. Completely. We respect all races, religions, creeds, skin colors, sexualities. Wolf Clan Armory is known to fly Confederate flags and sells Islamophobic, proud American infidel caps that read, raised on bacon and bullets. Okay. Infidel. You too, Kelly Canoyers, are the infidel. So Antifa backs Muslims, right? Antifa backs the homosexuals, right? So you're for every race's rights to coexist, exist, every sexuality to coexist, exist, unless those religious or political beliefs of those groups that you, Antifa, support go against the other one, right? Well, I guess not. I guess it doesn't matter to you because those Muslims will kill those homosexuals. You know that, right? They throw homosexuals off of rooftops. They execute homosexuals. So which one do you back, Antifa? Do you back the homosexuals or do you back the radical Muslims? You can't have it both ways. Period. I'm not homophobic either. I've donated money to the LGBT. Have you? You know what? I think you guys are jealous because I haven't donated any money to you guys. Is it because I used to fuck Landon Chapel? Is that it? In fact, I'll butt fuck all of you. You wanna see what my sexuality is? I swing both ways, dude. Because I fuck Antifa. Right on. That's my business. I love fucking Antifa. Especially Landon Chapel. And Emily Nyman sucked at sucking dick is what I'm told. The raise on bacon and bullets. You know what? I don't trust anyone that doesn't eat bacon. Period. So you know what? Muslims have come into my store and I've sold them all kinds of stuff. Did you say anything about the native pride flags? The native pride hats that are all sold out, that we got more coming for? Big sellers. I've got a lot of natives that come in. I sell them anything that they want to buy. You don't mention that because you have a stigma about the Confederate flag that is not a racist flag. First black man. There was a black man that owned the first slave in the United States. Learn your history, bitch. I'm a family man. I'm a businessman. Absolutely right. Laskey says, unlike Antifa, I don't discriminate against anyone. That's a fact. Antifa discriminates against everyone that's not Antifa. Laskey claims he supports true anti-fascists and true anti-communists. True. But Antifa today are the fascists, not me, Laskey demands. And then Laskey demands that Antifa take off their masks, they renounce violence worldwide, and they dissolve into society like I was trying to do. Absolutely right. Dissolve. Go into society. Get a job. Get a haircut. Take a shower. Get out of your mama's basement, which 92% of you live at home. I don't. I bought a house because of Antifa business. Thank you kindly. And I'm about to make anti-Antifa supremacist hats, shirts, hoodies, and the rest of it. Thank you very kindly for that, too. The effectiveness of doxing is murky. As Laskey points out, doxed individuals can easily find each other and meet up thanks to social media. But Antifa also knows who they are and what they represent, and their communities can do that research as well. Yep. Just like communities are now doing research on domestic terrorists known as Antifa. Doxing is going on both sides. Thing is, Antifa can never come up with something original with me. You guys send your trolls. You guys send your fucking torpedoes or whatever. Bring it. I told you guys. Your one article showing my truck. I told you guys and showed you my truck. I've given you my address, my work hours, my contact information, my home address. Told you all to come here. Let's do this shit. You're all a bunch of bitches. In fact, earlier, Antifa Twitter, when I told them, because they put out some bullshit, again, like always, I said, come to 287 South Front Street, Crestwell, Oregon, and see me. And I'll show you this in the next video. Antifa's reply to me was, "We don't want to see you anywhere at any time," or something close to that effect. That right there proves exactly what Antifa is. You're all a bunch of fucking bitches. You don't want to see me anywhere at any time. Yet you, Antifa, know where I'm at. I'm right here. I'm there at Wolf Clan Armory. I'm in the public's eye, looking the way I do. That statement you guys made, which I'll exploit in the next video, proves to everyone watching this, you're all a bunch of fucking bitches. And November 4th, we have an anti-Antifa sale at Wolf Clan Armory. 10% off everything. Anti-Antifa sale, November 4th, which is the day that Antifa, funded by George Soros, with $18 billion he just gave with the Open Society Foundation to Antifa and all of them to riot. That is the day Wolf Clan Armory is having a sale to anyone and everyone who is a true patriotic American. 10% off everything in the store. To everyone, hey, you can be Antifa and come in, buy some shit. Before I close here, I would like to thank everyone who went out into the streets of Eugene, gathered these up, threw thousands of them in the dumpsters, and lit a huge bonfire, which is all featured in my Eugene Weekly Antifa Propaganda Burn music video on Wolf Clan Armory YouTube channel. Thank you, true, great, patriotic Americans, for a job well done. And if anyone else who's watching this sees these Eugene Weeklies with punk-ass Antifa on the cover, feel free to video record your own burn and send them to me. And I'll make sure and put them out in another music video saying, fuck Antifa, fuck the liberal Antifa propaganda wing known as Eugene Weekly, and fuck Kelly Knoyers, who obviously is an Antifa bitch. Will you be a victim or survivor? If you're Antifa, that happens. And you will be the stain beneath my boot.